what this bit means?
Hi and welcome to the Georgina and Creep show, which is a bit chaotic today. We have a full studio because I has just informed us that we all need to fill in these health and safety forms if we want to carry on with the show. So we've got Clive, Bob and Rovy rammed into our little studio with a mountain of forms which apparently need to be in by the end of the show. Yep, folks, even in the amazing world of cyberspace we have to meet health and safety standards. But hey, we're going to carry on and do the show around this lot.
Sorry, Georgina, but I don't seem to have a page 13 here.
What? Page 13? Oh, that's the one about keeping performing pigs in a private bathroom. Hang on.
I think I filled that bit in twice.
You're on page 13 already, Creep?
8 legs.
Well, you may have filled in Clive's bit there too.
I've what?
Pass it to Clive, Creep. Ow! Mind my head.
But don't keep your head there then.
Thank you, Creep.
Can you use that bit, Clive?
Well, unlike Creep, I do have performing pigs in my bathroom. However, I do agree with what Creep has put.
Which was... I may need it myself later.
Do I look like the kind of person that keeps performing pigs in my bathroom? What a silly question.
But you just said you do.
Oh yeah. Still, it is a silly question.
They're all silly questions.
Maybe so, Creep, but we have to answer them or they'll take us off the air. Isn't that right, I?
Is your current rate of growth restricted by a low ceiling or sleeping in a suitcase?
Pardon?
She's right, Creep. It's very important to keep up to date with health and safety.
What? What are you doing here, Ingrid?
Thought I'd pop in and see if I could help with the forms at all.
Well, I don't see why they're so important.
Well, Creep, think about it. What would happen if somebody was daft enough to say, open a dodgy-looking email, which then infected them with some kind of nasty virus?
You're so not funny, Ingrid.
It's really important to be safe online. You never know what might be out there, lurking in the shadows.
I need a jingle.
Going up a hill that could be sloppier. Tuning out for good day, Utopia.
Creep, that's Narissa and Caroline's jingle, not ours.
I've dropped my pen.
Oh, well, let's go over there anyway. Narissa, are you there?
Hang on a second, Georgina. My forms are just blown off.
I'm here, Georgina. Just filling in mine as we speak. What have you put for this one? Do you ever visit a Jiggy Juggy website? And don't say you haven't, because I know you do.
I was lost, Caroline.
You can't fool me. You don't need to actually go in to find out where you are.
I went in to ask directions. I didn't know what kind of website it was.
It was called hornyforyou.com. What do you think it was going to be?
I went in to buy a trumpet for Creep.
Ah, you said you were lost a minute ago and went in to ask directions.
Yes, well, while I was there.
You thought you'd catch an eyeful, we know.
Caroline, do you have a show for us?
Well, we did have, but it's been taken up with these bloody forms. Even had to drag Jordan's Searam out of his kitchen to fill one in. Not pleased. He was in the middle of candlestick souffle with anchovies and chocolate sauce. And Rissy has had to put her orders on the back burner. That really upset Jordan because he was boiling an egg on it at the time.
I'm back now, Georgina. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Are you on a Jiggy Juggy website? If yes, please provide proof. What kind of question is that? I am a fine, upstanding citizen of Atarian Sea. I do not pose for those kind of pictures.
The natural ones came out all right though, didn't they? Didn't get rejected like last time.
What address is this, please? I would like to see you.
I am not on any Jiggy Juggy sites, and I never have been. And will you please get off my sun lounger, you creepy wet fish? You are too close.
Gee, that's not a nice thing to say to your bestie, Rissy. But I'll move if you want.
Not you. You're not even on my sun lounger. It's Mr. Floppy Gills here, the one who smells a tartar sauce.
You lie.
I do not. Get away from me, you freak.
You're being very mean to me today, Rissy.
Not you. Him. Oh, look. Now he's dribbled on my form. What does that say?
Have you ever worked door to door?
Oh, right. No.
I think you got that one wrong, Rissy. What about your deliveries?
I am not an Avon lady. And stop breathing in my ear.
All right. But I'm not that close.
Not you.
Maybe after we've filled in these forms, you would like to come up to my apartment and you can show me around your jiggy-juggy side. No?
No, I am not on a jiggy-juggy website. Caroline, see what you've done? You've unleashed a monster. Will you get off my pen?
Next question. Have you ever become involved in a video game for so long that you've suffered major psychological damage or it has affected your grasp of reality? No.
Are you really putting no for that question?
Are you really putting no to do you dye your hair?
I do not dye my hair.
What? You're telling me it's naturally streaky?
It's not streaky.
Yeah, it is. Why do you think the guys down the beach call you bacon bonds?
They what?
Moving on. I can see we're not going to get much of a show out of them today.
Well, it's your own fault. Why didn't you give us these things earlier?
Because I only told me about an hour ago.
Will you get off my sun lounger? Right, that's it. I'm going inside.
Okay, and with that, it's over to Michaela Snooplesondermonger with the news.
Snooplesondermonger. Oh, great. Why is there never enough room on these forms?
You okay, Michaela?
Well, now I'm Miss Snooplesondermo. Great. Just great.
Michaela? The news?
Oh, yeah. Right. Here is the news at whatever time it says on that clock there. We learned today that Humphrey the horse had been involved in an argument with a camel in the Sahara. He insisted he was a camel, and the camel insisted he wasn't.
Oh!
Camel!
Funny looking camel. You're an horse.
I am a camel!
You're a bloody horse.
I'm a camel!
Alright then, if you're a camel, where's your hump? Eh? Tell me that then.
It's a medical condition. I don't like to talk about it.
It's a mental condition. You're a bleeding horse.
I'm not so!
The argument lasted for over 3 weeks and was eventually resolved when, on being asked to walk across the Sahara, Humphrey sank. He has not been seen since. That was the news on the Georgina and Creep show. Back to you, Georgina. Right. Have you or anyone in your family know of or have been, all things considered, at any point found to have been in this life or another, given all previous forms of existence and covering all parallel universes, notwithstanding the effect of the declassification of Pluto as a major planet at the present moment in time, regarding the ripple effect of quantum physics and time dilapidation in the current cosmic period ever, to the best of your knowledge, slightly tilted your head? Not that I know of. But come to think of it, tilted my head? Oh yeah, I'm doing it now! How strange. I never noticed. Question 5.
Do you work with animals or small bots? Creep, are you an animal or a small bot?
I'm a web spider. What do you think?
Not applicable. Okay, now, this is where we were going to go over to Bob Funfish for another exciting Pretend We Don't Know, but as he's here with us today, we'll have to do one here. Bob, pretend we don't know about window cleaning.
Have you ever had an accident in the workplace? Georgina, have you got extra paper?
Here.
Thanks, Georgina. Oh, that's heavy. Ow. Right, yes, so window cleaning. Well, I'm here in the GCS studio right by the window, and I've got to say, it's a lovely view. Or at least it would be if the window wasn't covered in... what is that? Anyway, let's get cleaning. I've got here a mop and bucket. Not your usual stuff for cleaning windows, but that's all I had. So here we go. You plunk your mop in the bucket and slap it on the window.
Bob! That's splashed all over my form.
Oh, sorry about that, Rovy. I forgot to squeeze out the excess, which reminds me. Do you suffer from loose bodily functions? Yes, I do, and terrible it is. Now, you give the windows a good rinse all over, then dry them off with a dry cloth or paper towel. We didn't have a dry cloth, so this will do.
Hey, that's my hair! Ugh!
Sorry about that, Rovy. With all these people in here, my glasses have steamed up a bit. Now, that takes care of the inside, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Bob, what about the outside? Well, I'll be nipping out in a second with my ladder to sort that out. So for now, back to Georgina. Oh, and my form. What's the next question? Are you allergic to high-vis vests? Yes, I am. It brings me out in an awful rash, Georgina. Strangely enough, only on my kneecaps, though. Still, onwards and upwards, eh?
Right. We'll come back to Bob later when he's got his ladder.
You're sending Bob out with a ladder, like, to climb? Like up?
He'll be fine, Creep. We're only 8 floors up. Now, what's my next question?
I'm stuck on this one. Have you ever been mistaken for a piece of heavy lifting equipment or some kind of food blender?
Well, just put yes, Creep. Because of that time in the canteen at the Bug Bite Cafe, remember?
Oh, yeah. I'm not eating there again.
Have you ever choked on cookie crumbs? No, not applicable. How are you getting on, Clive?
I'm doing just fine, Georgina. And may I say how nice it is for us to all be here in the same room for once.
Nice for you. I've had my hair used as a squeegee.
What question are you on, Clive?
Are you required at work to read long passages of drivel in a dim light, or in a room with a flickering LED?
Be careful how you answer that one, Clive. Remember who's paying you.
Clive gets paid?
Is there any chance of getting that LED changed,
You'll have to take a pay cut.
Hang on. Clive gets paid?
We all do, Creep. Don't you?
Well...
Moving on, I believe Bob is round the front of the building to carry on his special report. Bob, are you there?
Oh my giddy pixels. He's only trying to climb the ladder whilst filling in his form and holding his mop and bucket.
Yes, I'm here, Georgina. Hang on a sec. Have you at any point undertaken a major surgical operation? Georgina does almost count.
But not applicable, Bob. Carry on.
Right, yes, well, I'm here literally outside the GCS studio window about, I'd say very high up above the streets of Babbagedom, about to carry on my window cleaning. So, here we go. We do the same as on the inside. Slap a soggy mop all over the window and give it a good wang around until all the grime is gone.
Oh, it's suddenly got light in here.
Now you dry it off. I did manage to find something to dry it off with on my way out here, so...
Hey! That's my handbag!
And there we have it, one lovely clean window. Good job, Bob. Good job.
Wow, that is quite awesome. Thank you, Bob.
Pleasure, Georgina. Oh, hello, Seagull. Oh, you'd better not do your business on my nice clean window. Oh, don't tickle my nose. Georgina, he's tickling my nose with his... Oh, I think I'm good. Oh, God. Oh, sorry about that, Georgina. I fell off my ladder. Oh, who'd have thought? Question 76. Do you have any physical abnormalities that only flare up at certain times of the year? E.g. swollen foot, loose arm, or other detachable appendages? No, not me. I'm A-okay. Back to Georgina.
Thank you, Bob.
What does this question mean? Have you ever, now or at any time, used a dinner plate as a sock?
Where the dust does it say that?
Well, question 3, page 40.
Question 3, page 40 is your work address, isn't it?
No, there's nowhere for address on here unless you count the address of the Flamingo.
Let me have a look. Rovy, that's not the same form.
What? I've practically finished.
No, that's definitely the wrong form. Anyone got a spare health and safety form for Rovy?
What? I've got to... Oh. You are kidding!
Sorry. here you go.
What? What?
Tell you what, copy mine. I've just finished. Here you go.
Okay, not applicable, 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 not applicable.
Georgina? Georgina, you there?
Yes, Caroline? How can I help?
We've finished our forms now. Mine fell in the sea a bit, but if you scrape the seaweed off, you can still read most of it. Do you want me to drop them round to the studio?
Yes, please.
You are not leaving me here alone with him.
All right then, you take them. Mr. Searam, you go down to the shop now, only Narissa's going the same way as you.
I take it Narissa's on her way then.
You could say that. I've never seen her run so fast. Look at Jordan's head while he's following her. Wobble, 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 wobble. Gets me every time. I like him. He's cool.
Yes. Thank you, Caroline. And I think, yep, we're all done now and just in time. Thank you for listening. See you next time.
Georgina?
Yes, I.
Don't worry about those forms. It's only me that has to fill one in as I'm the producer.